Yo, it's your boy Honcho, man. I'm back with another video. I'm back with my boy Tahmari. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know him from my last few episodes. Um, Today we're gonna be talking about the NFL. We might even mix in a little bit of boxing, and we might, who knows, you might mix in a little bit of nerd stuff at the end. But first question I gotta ask, man, is what is going on over there in Kansas City, Missouri, man? Them boys is struggling. I need your take on that.
Um, I'm at the point of questioning, are they gonna miss the playoffs or not? I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
I think
I
one
would,
more loss, they're like mathematically out.
really?
Yeah, I think like one more loss and they have to one more loss and they have to win out and then rely on
Mm.
some people to lose because I think they're at 7 losses right now. So
Yeah, after tonight's loss, that makes them now 6-7, you know. Um, Considering that they were Super Bowl contenders last season, I did not expect them to come off this bad right now,
hmm
you know, especially like how they've been doing the last few years, not just last season.
yeah,
But I watched tonight's game against the Texans, and bro, I feel bad for Mahomes right now, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
yo,
I
me
feel
too,
bad for him. It's like, bro, he's every snap, he's trying his best, but them receivers, bro, they dropping passes, and
bruh.
it's like, bro, I don't know, man.
Bro, I
It's
literally
looking,
Travis Kelsey of all people, right? Travis Kelsey of all people should not be dropping no pass. And nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But you know what I'm saying? He caused the interception today. That really pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? It really like at some point you have to ask, like, and I've always said this, like I said, bro, every time a bad thing happens on the Chiefs offense, it's everybody else's fault but Mahomes. And like today, yo, they're gonna think I'm a radio.
yo,
They're gonna be like, they're
they,
gonna be like, this dude glazing. But like,
yeah,
um, you hear me? It's not frozen or none.
now I hear you.
Yeah, but like, it's just for me, like, he need help. Like, he need like football is not like it's not a solo sport. Like, you can't go out there and just carry a team. You know what I'm saying? Even though he has done that, he did it last. He did it the year prior. You know, where he willed them to a Super Bowl last year. That was all him. You know what I'm saying? Because the Chiefs sucked last year. They should have lost all those games they won. Like they struggled. You know what I'm saying? Now we're seeing the Chiefs that we should have saw last year. We're seeing that this year, right? Because they were struggling even though they were winning games. Mahomes was doing just enough to win those games for the Chiefs. It's not working this year because, like I said, you cannot do it all by yourself. So they need to get some more help in there for him. They need to beef up that O line and beef up that fucking defense. Oh my god, that defense is terrible.
I mean, they was holding it down this game. Tonight's game, they was holding it down at first.
Because the
You know what I'm
Texans
saying?
defense, the Texans offense is mid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
like I think CJ Stroud is just starting to like find his footing again.
yeah, he had a good
And
game.
yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? But I feel bad because a lot of people hate Mahomes and they want to see them lose for no reason. Like every time I ask people, yo, why do you hate Mahomes? And they literally name every other reason about why they hate Mahomes other than himself. Like I heard, oh, his brother, oh, his wife, his dad. I'm like, bro, so but why do you hate Mahomes? They
Hey,
can't say anything.
Tom Brady was hated too.
Nah, people had a reason to hate Tom Brady though. Like I had like, bro, he was beating everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
like,
the point is, nobody likes to see people win for real, bro. If they
I
if they
know.
see you doing great, if they see you doing great, you're the best. They gonna hate on you, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but
just how it is, bro.
look at Philly, bro. And Philly ain't even been winning that long. Like Philly won one Super Bowl, and people already hate them. Well, people always hated Philly, but I remember everyone liked Jalen Hurts. Bro goes to the Super Bowl, and now everybody hates Jalen Hurts.
Mm.
Like, what's going on? It's really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. We could win, but you can't win too much because eventually people are just going to hate you. They're going to want to stop seeing you. Like I remember when everybody wanted Mahomes to beat Tom Brady, and now everyone wants everyone else to beat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, he's not a, I don't know him personally, but he's not a bad guy. Like he stays out of media trouble. He's very well media trained. You know what I'm saying? You've never heard a single bad thing about Patrick Mahomes himself. People just don't like this guy,
Yeah.
and it sucks. But let's move on. Let's move on to those Pittsburgh Steelers, man. What a game today. Oh, did you watch that game?
Yeah, I watched it. I
Or
watched it.
what a
Um,
game.
I've been disappointed in the Steelers lately, but I'm happy we were able to pull up the W against division rivals. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is a very debatable moment in the game that a lot of Ravens fans are highly upset about. I don't know if you saw it, but did you see the Isaiah likely catch, the touchdown?
Yes, yes, I did.
Yeah, that touchdown would have put them up to win the game. So I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I personally feel like that was low key a catch. I ain't gonna lie. I believe it was a catch, you
Hmm.
know. But hey, we won, so I'm not complaining. I'm a Steelers fan. But no
Yo,
bias, I do believe it was a touchdown.
do you think that the Bengals need to abandon ship and clean house, fire everybody, and just start trying to build a team around Joe Burrow? Because the talent that they have on that offense, they should not
Absolutely.
be losing as many games as they've been losing. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl, and then after that, just completely fucking sucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the Bengals have had a solid game since they went to the Super Bowl. You know,
What game? I mean, what game did Burrow get hurt this season? Like how early? What week?
very early in the season. I don't know exactly what game, but I know that it was extremely early in the season, and they need to. But you know, it's crazy because he's not even getting hurt from like. Yeah, hold on, pausing this shit, bro. This shit wild. Yeah, it's crazy because Joe Burrow really isn't even getting hurt like past the line of scrimmage. He's getting hurt behind the line of scrimmage because he keeps getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Because he has no protection. And I said it's the worst thing in the world for an NFL team and for a fan base when a quarterback has no protection.
That's
Um,
crazy. Like, Joe Burrow, he's really a dog, bro.
he
He's
is.
really a dog.
He's bro. He's good. He's really good. He's proven that. It's just that he can't stay healthy because he's always getting hit. You know what I'm saying? And you have to invest money to protect your guy, especially if you're paying him as much as they're paying him because he's getting paid a lot of money. So I want to see them invest in that O line. I want to see them invest in that fucking atrocious defense that he's had his entire career. Um, I want to see them fire that damn coach. Get him the fuck out of there. And their medical staff, like fire their whole medical staff. Even though it's not the medical staff's fault that your quarterback can't stay healthy because he's getting hit, but you know, but at this point you got to try some shit. So get rid of them. What
Hmm.
else? The Ravens. The Ravens are also falling apart, and I don't like this. I don't like this because there's already a
Fuck them
stigma.
Ravens.
Yeah, there's already a stigma which was halted by Jalen Hurts and was halted by Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes that black quarterbacks can't win or that black quarterbacks are running backs. The Ravens are losing, and Lamar is making way too much money for the Ravens to be losing. But it's not. It's really not entirely his fault. It's not. It's like 35% his fault, and the rest everyone else. I blame the quarterback last. I will always blame the quarterback last, unless what you put on film is so atrocious that Jesus wouldn't even watch it. Like 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 I hate when people blame QBs. Like, I would never blame the QB first, unless right, like the QB looks downfield and then the next thing you know, the ball's in the defender's hands and the receiver is 15 yards away. That's the QB's fault because what were you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you see there that made you do that? Um,
Mhm.
and I come to the conclusion that's how Cowboys fans feel all the time with Dak Prescott. Because some of the interceptions that I see that he throws, I be like, bro, like what were you looking at? Like, what made you, yeah, right there. I'm gonna throw that ball right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I really do feel bad for Lamar Jackson because from the running back allegation, like, bro, him losing all these games is not helping him with those running back allegations, and it bothers me.
yeah.
We gotta branch off the sports. Your order couldn't be can. Or I'll do it that later. We got to branch off the sports talk real quick though, bro. We got to go into this Diddy shit. Pause. Pause. But we got to talk about this documentary, bro. We got we got to talk
Yo,
about the documentary. Yo,
Diddy is a crazy man, bro.
I got it on right now, but bruh, first of all, how the fuck did 50 Cent get this footage, bruh? This nigga is evil. But this nigga got footage of this nigga in a hotel room, private.
I don't know. Yeah,
Like,
you know, 50 be having connects, bro.
yeah, bruh, this shit is dangerous, bro. Like, bruh, first of all, at first I was a firm believer in Suge having Tupac killed. But after this, and after everything that Keefy D, bruh, Diddy did that shit, bruh. Diddy might kill me for even saying this, but Diddy did that shit, bruh.
Yeah, bro. We low-key need to chill. So I don't need that nigga coming after me, bro.
Yo, I'm watching this shit, but I'm scared of this nigga, bro. One, first of all, like, how do you fuck for 3 days straight? This nigga was having sex with multiple different people for 3 days straight. On top of that, he was killing niggas, not paying niggas, and still found time to fuck every night. Like,
I don't know.
and then looking back at all the videos, it's like, bro, what, like, how did America allow this to happen this much? Like everything that he did, this is crazy. But I just want to touch on that real quick. We can like move on to boxing now. I don't want Diddy coming after us and my family and nothing
Yeah,
like that.
hell no. I don't want
Um,
no parts, P. Diddy.
weird. So let's talk about Tank, man. Um, how you feel about Tank? And that's my favorite boxer. I love Tank. But how you feel about him? What's going on?
I love Tank too. I feel like he has too much talent that's just potentially going to waste, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like I'm not gonna knock anything he did. Like he's accomplished some good stuff, but I feel like this is so much more. You know what I'm saying? So much more that he's capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
All the legal troubles he's getting into,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know, man. Like we were supposed to see that fucking rematch with Roach, again,
Yeah,
legal issues. And then the Jake Paul fight came up, which was stupid, but let's not cap. We were all gonna watch that shit, right?
I was gonna watch it. I
Yeah,
was.
we were all gonna, tune into that. But he had legal troubles again, so that fight got canceled. Just like, bro, what's up? You feel me?
Yeah.
And I just know Tank is capable of shutting everybody the hell up, saying he'll like people saying Shakur will beat his ass. Listen, I love Shakur too. Shakur is really good, but I don't think that he's capable of being Tank. That's just my opinion. Feel me? I feel like
Shakur not being Tank.
yeah, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's just my opinion. Feel me? And I just believe he has the talent, the potential to just shut everybody up and clear that division out. You know what I'm saying? But he's been very inconsistent, mainly due to legal troubles once again. Um, I don't know, man. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense going on. But hopefully he could get it together, and see what happens in the near future.
One thing I can say about Tank is that not that I feel bad for him, but like every time he about to fight, that girl come out with some type of allegation about him. Like now, the first time that he fucked up, I believe that, you know what I'm saying, because there was proof. But like you telling me that he beat your ass every time he about to fight, like you part of his training camp or something. You know what I'm saying? And he do got a history of going after men, civil suits. You know what I'm saying? Before something big happens for them. Like if you look at the history, she do got that. But he got that's neither here nor there. He got to get that figured out. And this is why it is wrong to hit women. So if you hit women, use a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So don't be out here hitting women. You know what I'm saying? Um, because this is what happens to you. They gonna fuck your money up. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? But two, Shakur, I like Shakur. I think he a dog, but he not being Tank. Tank knocking him the fuck out. Unless Shakur finna do all that running. But we saw what running do. Frank Martin was running the whole fight. Frank Martin was running, and Tank eventually just Clip that nigga, bro. Like literally clipped the shot at him, and it was over. So running not gonna help you. And if you want to stay in the pocket, Tank showed us against Pitbull and Lamont Roach that he could stay in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? He showed us that. Um, two, uh, Tank. Tank would have fucked Jake Paul up. He would have beat the shot of Jake Paul. I think now Jake Paul is about to fight Anthony Joshua, right? Yeah. If if Anthony Joshua if Anthony Joshua loses this fight, on everything I love. I'm never watching a boxing match again. If Anthony
Nah, no
Joshua
way.
if Anthony Joshua loses to Jake Paul,
Nah,
no, let me rephrase it. If the former heavyweight champion of the world loses to Jake Paul, a former YouTuber, a former fucking comedian, no, not even a comedian, a former YouTuber, if the former heavyweight champion of the world loses to a former YouTuber turned boxer, I'm never, ever, 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 ever watching boxing again, bro. There's no way that this is
nah,
happening.
bro.
That's like 19-year-old Mike Tyson losing to Jake Paul.
Nah, but that's the it, bro. No. If Jake Paul wins this shit rigged, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
And yeah, it is Ray. He be paying niggas to lose. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
there's no possible way. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Jake Paul, he been training, He been
Eh,
training. We can't knock that, but there's no way he beats Anthony Joshua, bro. Like, there's no way.
Hell no, bro. This shit, like, and with the whole Lamont Roach thing, like, I like him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who he was before he fought Tank. And that's actually another thing before I get into that. Everybody that Tank fight, he make them famous.
Yeah,
Think about that real quick. You ain't know who Cruz was before Tank fought him. You know what I'm saying?
I
Ryan
did.
Garcia. All right, nigga. All right. You ever watch one of his fights?
I never watched the full fight,
Yeah,
but I knew
exactly.
him.
Exactly, exactly. Now listen, right? Ryan Garcia, we all knew who Ryan Garcia was, right? Before Tank fought him, but nigga, Ryan Garcia wasn't getting them big paydays and them those pay per view fights until Tank fought him. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney didn't stop fighting on ESPN for free until after he started saying Tank's name. You know what I'm saying? Um, who else? The Tank Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying? Mario Barrios is a big draw for boxing right now. Niggas didn't know who he was until Tank fought him. Well, I knew who he was, but other people didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that Tank fight, he make them famous or he make them a pay per view star. And a lot of people they get on Tank for not taking certain fights or not like going after belts. But if you go back to watch Tank's interviews before he became a pay per view star, he said, "Yo, I don't care about no belts. I don't care about this and this and that. I'm here to make money, be a pay per view star, and leave." He said that. The only reason he took the Ryan fart. The only reason he took the Ryan fight was to shut everybody up. That's the only reason he fought that nigga Ryan was to shut everybody the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? He did that. Now rematch clause and hydration clause or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I would have put a hydration clause on Ryan too. That's what Devin Haney should have did. A hydration clause helps a lot. I'm gonna tell you why it helps. Because one, Ryan wanted to do the Tank what he did to Devin Haney, weight bully him, and Tank wasn't going for it. We can't sit here and be like, oh, uh, uh, hydration clause, nigga. Ryan, what they fought at 135, right?
Yeah,
Up until then, Ryan fought every fight at 135. He only wanted to go up to 140 to fight Tank. He only wanted to go up to 140 to fight Tank because he knew that if he was heavier than him, he had a better chance of surviving that fight if not getting knocked down. You know what I'm saying? But he still would have lost because Tank was just a better boxer than him. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney wanted to prove that he could outbox him by letting him come in at whatever way he wanted. You know what I'm saying? That was stupid. You could see how much bigger he was than Haney that night, and
it was big.
he was fucking huge, and he was just a better fighter that night. Now you could say, "Oh, drugs." This first of all, he didn't take steroids. He took something to help him cut weight because he couldn't lose the weight because he was drinking every night. He was really open about this. He was drinking every night. He couldn't lose the weight, so he took something to help him lose the weight. Google what Ostarine does. Okay, it doesn't add any strength. It helps you. It helps you cut weight like tremendously. You know what I'm saying? So he did that so he could take the fight. You know what I'm saying? Ostarine does not make that left hook any faster than what it is. Devin Haney just couldn't block that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's that nigga first punch of the fight stunned that nigga, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I knew it was over after that. I'm like, this nigga's not coming back. Like, yo, Ryan fucked that nigga up. Like he beat the shit out of that nigga, bro. Like I don't
Yeah.
think the last time I seen somebody get the shit beat out of them like that was Pacquiao Cotto. That was Manny fucked Cotto up like the whole fight. Just beat the shit out of that nigga. I've never seen something that bad. Like, nah, yeah.
I feel like Garcia is like very inconsistent. Like one match he'll be on his shit, and then the next match is like, what the hell? Feel
Him
me?
lose
Like,
him losing the tank really fucked up his mental health.
uh, yeah, yeah. Because I remember after that fight, everybody was concerned on some of the stuff he was tweeting on Twitter and shit.
Hmm.
He was, I don't know what was wrong with him.
Yeah,
But in his
but
last fight against Romero, that was his most recent fight, and before that was a Devin Haney fight, but he had got suspended, so we haven't seen him in like a little over a year or something like that. So everybody expected Garcia to, show up against that Romero fight. We thought it was gonna be a great fight, but he wasn't active at all. Like I guess he was like scared of Romero's power, I guess you could say. Like there's a difference between being like mindful of his power and like being scared of it, I feel like. Because he wasn't active at all. It's like he was just not trying to get hit. So he wasn't even, throwing punches of his own for real. Feel me?
who? Rolly?
No, Garcia.
Oh yeah,
Garcia
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
active in that fight.
You want to know he wasn't active. All right, let me tell you something about Ryan. We both box. You have more experience than me. You look a little bit better than me. Um, but you know when you only have one thing, right? When you spar somebody and you see this person has only mastered the jab, right? What are you gonna do to that person?
Yeah, you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, nigga. Yo, come on.
My bad. My
What are you gonna
bad.
do to that person if you see he's only mastered the jab?
I'm gonna just counter his jab.
You're gonna take away the jab. You're gonna make it a non-factor, right?
I'm gonna counter it. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna make him scared to throw that shit. You know what I'm saying? Every time you throw that shit, you're gonna hit him. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make sure that even if he get this shit off, I'm gonna hit him once, twice, then maybe three times. It's gonna make him think twice about throwing that punch again. This is boxing psychology 101. Coaches teach you this. I know your coach has said this to you. You know what I'm saying? If someone is throwing their best punch at you all night and it's hitting you. If you start countering that punch, it's gonna make them think twice about throwing that punch. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get in their
Mhm.
head. You feel me? Nigga, Rolly Romero kept his hand, you know what I'm saying? Right here on his chin. Ryan, every time he threw that left hook, he got hit. He got hit. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing he could do. He was getting hit. You feel me? No one had ever countered him like that. Nigga, the first time Ryan had ever got countered off that left hand was against Tank, and it put him down. You know what I'm saying? It put him down. That was the first time. If you go back and watch all his fights, that was the first time he ever got countered. And he got, matter of fact, online, he got countered against Luke Campbell.
Luke
But
Campbell,
Luke
yeah.
Campbell put him down. But that's because he left it out there. It wasn't really a counter. He left it hanging there, and then Luke countered it, and then not countered it, but he came back with something, and Ryan didn't see it because he was expecting him to get hit with this. You know what I'm saying? And brings me back to my point is that Ryan only has a left hook. If you take away that left hook, he cannot box. He can't box. All he does is speed train. You see all his videos?
hmm
Yo, what technique do you ever see Ryan Garcia learning?
All I see is just straight speed on the fucking reflex bag. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
Nah.
it. No combinations, no nothing. And we both box. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
Yeah.
I noticed that when I first saw him fight. I'm like, yo, he threw the left hook about 10 times in the last minute. You know, in the Tank fight, he threw the left hook. He said he came out one, came out left hook, right hook, left hook, left hook. I'm like, bro, Tank going to counter the fuck out of that shit. Nigga, literally, second round, what happens? He gets put down. You know what I'm
You,
saying? Because he can't. Looks like Deontay, nigga. I was gonna say Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder is the next level of I can't box. But
yeah. Yeah, he can't box at all, but he
I
got
don't know.
that.
Yeah.
He got power on him, some crazy power. He just and it's like he fights in like the heavyweights. So heavyweights are like, a lot of heavyweights are less skilled than lightweights.
Mm-hmm.
So he could get away with, swinging crazy and because if
Mm-hmm.
you look at his fights, the niggas that he's knocking out, it's like they just sitting there, feel me?
Yeah. Bro, because they was scared of that nigga, bro. Bro, that nigga used to
Yeah,
hit you with a clothesline from hell.
yeah, but anyone in the lightweight division that could that packs a punch like that, like not similar to him because he's a heavyweight, but like pack a punch that could put down any lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna really be able to just swing reckless and get that punch off every time. They gotta really like set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Wilder, like I'm not saying he never set up his punches, but like it was easier for him. Like he just used to just wild out. Feel
Yeah,
me?
he's
Just throwing
just
haymakers and just,
remember
and then
that remember that
eventually one of
Euro
them gonna
step?
open up.
Remember that Euro step right cross he hit that dude with the dreads with?
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't never seen a cross like that. Yo,
Bro, I don't know, bro.
hell
Telling
no,
you,
bro. Damn, hey,
I'm
I'm gonna
telling you.
pause this shit real quick. I'm gonna pause this because back live. I so we're gonna wrap this up. We hope y'all have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'll put his Instagram. It'll be put your arm up somewhere. Put your finger up somewhere. It'll be right there. His Instagram will be right there. I'll put it right there. My Instagram will be right here as well. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for joining today. Like, share, and comment if you love your mom. Um, if you don't love your mom, don't like, share, and comment. But we out here and this.
Doses.